mean? Like maybe she just got hacked. You feel me? It happens, right?
Yeah.
But then
Okay.
it keeps going. So there's another one.
It keeps going.
Here's
meaning,
another one.
go
So
ahead.
this one is,
Wow.
it didn't have the date on this one. This one says, seeing little girls do the split half naked is just, I want to put myself in jail. Hashtag toddlers and tiaras.
Tiaras.
Wow.
What?
Keep going.
What?
Keep going.
And then I was like, okay, maybe she was really shroomed out twice.
Yeah.
You know?
She's
But
on
then
that-
it keeps
on that
going.
That's
good,
your
good.
thing. That's your thing
Yeah.
so far. Oh, but she. All right.
Here's another one. This one is in 05.
Okay.
So this is an
2005.
ongoing thing. She
Go ahead,
says,
go ahead.
I would be
Oh.
the first one to admit I'm in the Illuminati. They actually prefer marginally successful women. You guys were way off. So like she's part of this whole
Thing.
idea
Movement.
thing. You know what I mean?
Movement, yeah, exactly.
And then I got to describe this one.
Did we know what year that was?
The group.
That was 05.
Oh, okay.
And this is
okay.
when it was
05.
hot, dude. This
Yeah.
was like when
This is when she was
when
with
all the
swimsuit,
symbolism was coming
Started
out with
popping.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, Lady
Oh,
Gaga.
yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is when they got a whole new group at that time.
recruiting.
The recruiting.
Every 20 years.
Beyonce, Jay-Z, Lady Gaga.
Weird.
These fools.
Yeah. And here's a picture with her and one of your friends,
Oh, Mr. Spacey.
Mr. Spacey.
How are you?
The
Good
super
to see you.
weirdo.
Yeah, that guy's something else.
Yeah. So there's So I'm not gonna read all of them because they're
Read
actually
one more.
Read one more,
actually
yeah.
really really creepy.
Give me.
Creep us out some
okay,
more.
Creep it,
here we
yeah,
go,
cre-
here
give
we
me the
go.
creepiest because I need to know. I need to
here.
know.
Go to how you found that.
Oh,
other
it's
one
okay.
Before, yeah.
It's
Because it was ended after that.
So we're looking at them on Instagram,
Yeah.
and there's a couple accounts that I
Yeah.
find, or I follow, and they give you all this truth shit. So go through here. And whatever,
Okay,
which
for
one.
sure.
That's a lot of tweets to be
Yeah,
deleted.
no, that was all of them.
That was all. Do you remember one like?
that was all of them.
Oh, what? Hey,
Oh, that's
what's
okay. Yeah, yeah.
I swiped and it just ends after that. But there's dozens of them.
Oh,
Dude,
gross.
when I was reading it, I read at least like 20.
I want to go to
They're
jail
really bad.
type.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I'm down.
so
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
the creepiest part.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these are hashtag pedophile.
That's her
And
hashtag.
she's
dude.
hashtagging them as pedo.
That's her hashtag.
You know what I mean? So think about it. You hashtag something that you know is super wrong,
Yeah.
and you're tweeting these things super graphic, and you're like making fun of it. So there's a little truth in all sarcasm.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
dig?
yeah,
I
it's,
always believe that. So even if you
Yeah.
were pretending like you were trying to be funny, do it once. Okay, you get away with it. Okay, boom. But this is
It's all of them.
consistent.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is super consistent. So,
Wow.
bro, it was all bad, all bad.
Here's the most recent one that she put out.
Mm-hmm.
It's when pedo Ghislaine,
Mm-hmm.
that's her name, right? Sings like a canary. If she doesn't die, and
Mm.
we have nothing to do with this, I know for a fact it won't go away. They'll just think of another excuse. It is extremely disheartening. I don't know how to stop this. I don't know anyone.
what?
I don't think anyone quite gets it. And then someone replied to her, "Oh, I think everyone gets it." And then another one said, "We all get it, and
Yeah.
now the entire world is about to get it."
Wow.
Hashtag panic. So, anyways, that could just give you a feel.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
Wow.
you can only imagine what she had deleted in that Twitter account.
Yeah.
And now she's made her account private, but she's already got like 13 million
Yeah, like,
followers.
why-
how you
why
private?
is it?
She doesn't want anybody else going onto her account, I guess. Which, listen, if that's just guilty, dude.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And I can only imagine like the heat on social media. Like all you would see once you
just
log
super
in
heat,
is your
yeah.
face, your tweets, this, and this.
Headlines.
Pizza emojis.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I know how it feels, dude. Not to that extent because I'm not like that, but like this week I posted an Instagram something on Instagram and like I got mad flack
Yeah.
for it.
For
And
real?
Yeah, it was
Why?
because I posted a picture of a street. It said "Fix our potholes."
Yeah, I seen that one. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, it was funny.
What's wrong with that?
What,
I actually
for
thought
people
it was
that don't-
kinda
well,
funny.
you know
do
how,
you know? Do you want to know who? Go ahead.
I'm gonna explain it to the listeners. You know how they were writing Black Lives Matter
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
the middle of the
Yeah.
streets, big letters.
Yeah.
My brother, replaced that with fix the potholes.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
yeah. And so, listen, and that's what makes me so upset is because anybody who has to be that ignorant to get pissed off about that obviously doesn't know enough about you to get mad
But
at you
who
about
do you
it.
think it was? Instagram
No,
or
no,
like people
no.
flagging it?
Dude, no, nobody flagged it. I took it down. Not
Why?
hold
Why'd
on.
you take it down?
Hold on.
Okay.
Not because
I actually thought it was funny.
not because I care
Yeah.
that much about the post, because I can delete anything. I don't care.
Yeah.
But you know who was complaining? White people were complaining.
Are you serious?
Dead serious, 100%. And you know how many people I
But what was
blocked
the
that day?
complaint, though? I don't understand that.
That I'm ignorant, I'm tone deaf.
You're not making fun of it.
So when
Yeah.
when I hear tone deaf, that
Yeah.
tells me who they're getting their
Okay.
their doctrine from.
Yeah.
There's a few little.
I think those are people
keywords.
that are responding out of pure guilt.
It's
know what I
exactly
mean?
guilt,
Yeah.
but it's like being white these days for the social justice warriors. Like it's almost a badge of honor to stand up
Right.
for some bullshit they don't know the back end to. They're only going halfway
Well, it's
into
not
it.
bullshit.
Hold on. No, I
Yeah.
said they are
Oh,
only
okay.
going into the bullshit halfway.
Right.
Their bullshit.
Oh, I see,
I
I
didn't
see,
say the
I
whole
see.
thing.
Okay,
Only
I got
half
you,
of
I
it's
got you.
bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
The rest of the other
Yeah.
stuff is surface, and I agree with the surface.
Right.
But not the back end.
Yeah.
And that's what they don't understand. So
got
once
you.
once they start saying tone deaf and ignorance and I
Yeah.
don't, blah blah blah. Listen, and whoever it was, I don't know. This
Honestly, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised because I saw it and I thought it was comedy.
yeah.
Like I didn't take it as you were making fun of it.
Yeah. You could
because
put any
coulda-
truth
you
in
coulda-
there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You could-
could have went another angle, but you did something that was beneficial for everybody.
Yeah.
Like
It was a
okay,
relief.
maybe
like
this,
a relief.
Maybe this
like,
touches
kind
home
of.
with me because
Yeah.
I'm dead serious about these potholes. I have
No, we
changed,
talked about it.
I have
We
changed.
talked about it
bro,
on here,
I have
dude.
changed 5 tires on my vehicle. I've had it a year and a half.
Those low pro
5
tires on that Gallardo ain't no
It's-
joke.
bro. But no, you know what's no joke? These 24-inch by 24-inch potholes that are almost 5 inches deep. That's no
Yeah.
joke,
Yeah,
bro.
And
Like,
years
that's fine.
old.
Yes.
Years old.
I'm literally about to make a campaign where I just go out with
I'm
a
down
bunch
with
of
that.
sand and fill them up.
Remember, I told you the guy who painted dicks
No,
around
we'll
the.
do something funny.
They
We'll just
paint-
put irate
I'm dead
masterminds
serious.
in each one.
There, he spray
Bro.
painted dicks over the potholes so they have to come fill them. But even like on the 91, there was like a hole there forever.
Yeah.
Like and
A
you would hit a
hole.
lip and then a hole, or a hole and then a
Yeah.
lip, and you could go flying.
It's
Like,
ridiculous.
what is this?
Bro, there's until you get to the
That's
point
so
where you
ris-
can fix it for sure.
Yeah.
There should be a number you can call and be like, "Hey, I found a pothole over here," and a guy goes
Yeah.
over and there's a little orange truck,
Yeah.
fills it up with sand until it can be fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
gravel or something like some kind of solution that makes it stick.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
they can fix furniture with Top Ramen, they can fix potholes with sand. Bro.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? Like you've seen the videos.
yeah.
Top Ramen is amazing
But
and it's delicious.
Yeah, it is. But to get back to
not cooked.
I know,
how
right?
Chrissy Teigen, can
Yeah.
log in.
Okay, so now-
like,
yeah.
I understand how it can. That's mine's just a small thing.
But
This one's like
that's
worldwide.
Yeah, but that's just a drop in the bucket
Yeah.
to what's really starting to come out
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't take it serious when I heard about the whole Pizzagate.
Yeah.
thing. Like I did not take it serious. I was
Yeah.
like, okay. Like literally my reaction was like a lot of people's reaction. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like what?
Yeah.
A pizza place?
so
like, this is crazy.
so right now
Like, I was
conspiracy
baffled. Seriously.
quote unquote conspiracy
Yeah.
theorists have like
Yeah.
they're like checking them off the boxes now. Like, oh, okay, you guys learned about that one. Or now,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we've been telling about
Yeah.
this for 5-10
Yeah.
years.
Move
Okay,
on to the next.
and this one, boom. Okay,
Yep, yep.
the
Yeah.
next one's gonna be the COVID hoax. Okay, cool. The next one is Bill Gates releasing a new virus. Yeah, okay, we'll check that one. We'll check with you next year.
Right.
We'll check Pizzagate. Okay. Oh yeah, Chris Teigen and all
Yeah.
these Hollywood movie stars. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hillary
no one's
Clinton.
noticing what she posts.
Hillary Clinton. Okay. 9/11. People still are in
It's almost gone.
suspense.
Almost. It's
Yeah.
almost gone. We're doing good on that.
But that's where it started.
That's
9/11.
retarded.
So sad.
9/11. But yeah, man. Jesus. Could you imagine the like waking up to, and she literally did wake up into a shitstorm.
Chrissy.
Yeah, a shitstorm.
As she should, man. I would never like. There's certain things you don't joke about. You know what I mean? Like people push it to the limit.
And everyone, that's what I'm saying. And,
Yeah.
and we're not even on the official
Yeah.
social credit thing
Yeah.
yet.
no,
if-
I mean
if-
that'll never work. You got money, you can buy anything.
Exactly.
know
But
what I mean?
but as we say, follow the money. You follow the money, you're going to find exactly who's works for who,
Right.
who owns what,
Mhm.
this and this. And it's not a hard thing to find. I
Yeah.
mean, because you can find
No,
all the
no.
owners.
Yeah.
But you know, also she's friends with Obama.
You think John Legend knows?
Yeah,
that she's
absolutely.
like-
Of
Yeah.
course. That guy's a punk, anyways.
You know what? Every single time I
Yeah.
bring up his name,
Yeah.
and then everyone says the same thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, like I love his music. Like I
Yeah.
absolutely love his music.
I think
But
he's a
there's
bitch.
Like a
Straight up, he's a
like
bitch.
a cuck.
Yeah, pretty almost. Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
could.
can
Say,
see
you know
that.
what? As a matter of fact, I'll be bold enough to say
Yeah.
that he probably is.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
look at how she is, and look
Yeah.
at the things that she
Yeah,
was
she's
saying.
very aggressive, and
Very
she
aggressive.
abuses him openly.
And he's
Like,
just
verbally.
he doesn't
Oh,
say
yeah.
anything.
Seriously?
Yeah, he doesn't say
Called him
anything.
the last tweet that was like controversial, she called him a little
Yeah.
bitch, or she called him something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
He's definitely not in control. It's
Yeah.
one of those houses
Ooh,
you walk
yeah.
over to, and she's yelling
Right.
immediately when you walk
And he
in.
has
And like,
his face that looks like a kid.
and he's like, yeah, he'd be playing video games. Like, don't even hear her. Like, just
Right.
ignore.
Yeah.
Like, tune it out.
Yeah, yeah. No,
John, what did you do
Which
with
is sad
what did you do with the
because,
firewood? You
know-
piece of shit.
Oh, like
What?
that.
What? What'd you say?
No, he's like, I
Taking
told
it.
you about talking
Yeah.
to me. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I have friends over.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't give a fuck.
And it's sad because I like the guy. I love the music. It's just the way. I don't know. I've never been a fan of that.
Yeah.
You know, I respect women 100% of the way.
Yeah.
But there's certain things that, like, if you don't want a man to talk to you that way,
Yeah.
like, what would make it okay for you to talk to you?
Yeah.
Because reverse everything she's doing
Yeah.
and then have him do it to her.
Yeah.
In society, people would be looking like he is a complete douche. But what she does it is cute. And it's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
yo, this is a huge double standard.
So everything was
Yeah.
cute. Was
Was?
cool for her.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm very interested in seeing how this turns out because as a society, we just forget everything.
Yeah.
We forgive way too easily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
one of those things.
Just like your homie Nick Cannon.
What's wrong with him?
He got forgiven.
Of
course.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm
Forgive-
just saying, like, you know, when first of all,
Mhm.
no one's gonna fire a black dude, right? On
No,
TV.
that's not
That's
true.
no.
People get fired every day.
Not it's less and less these days, Travis. It's less and less.
I
these
know where
days.
you're going. I'm not falling into that.
No,
trap.
that's nothing to fall into. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Obviously, if a white dude would have said the same
Yeah.
shit, he would have got canned immediately.
Not necessarily.
I think so, man.
No, man.
I think if like Sean Hannity said something
Mm-hmm.
on Fox just like he did about black people,
Mm-hmm.
I think he would have got canned. There's no doubt about it. In today's climate,
You know how
for
I know
sure.
that's not true? Because it's been said multiple times. They use all these old racist research facts that they use to manipulate people into thinking that, oh, black people are just genetically submissive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All these different facts they've been saying on news, on TV,
Yeah.
and all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
They've been saying it for years. It's the same thing, equivalent to what he's saying, except what he said actually has some actual facts to it.
No. I
You know what I mean?
listen. I'm all like I
Yeah.
said. I'm all for
Right.
A, B, and
Yeah.
C. Anything
Yeah.
past that,
Yeah. The only reason
Come on.
I disagree because of the whole Me Too and because of all the sensitivity out there,
Yeah.
you see more people get fired left and right for different reasons
Right.
and big people. Like if you look back in the last year, there's been a lot of Hispanics, whites, all kind of people that's losing their jobs.
yeah.
You know, TV reporters, everything, everyone except Donald Trump.
But that's what I'm saying. No.
Yeah.
But and that's what I'm saying. The climate is hot right now.
It's very hot.
If
Yeah.
if it were up to the majority
Yeah.
of people, like they would have kicked
Yeah.
Donald Trump out, obviously. If it like and now it wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. My problem with what's going on is the corporations are acting. They're acting woke.
They're pretending. They're pretending.
Corporations are
Yeah.
acting
Oh,
woke.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's why they're putting
Yeah.
billboards up. They're saying, "Hey, we support with the
Sending
fist."
you emails.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, with the fist. Our sincere
Yeah.
apologies for anything. What? Like we didn't ask for an email, bro.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
actions speak louder than words.
Exactly.
Don't be one of those.
Exactly.
And that's what bugs me, man. It's
Yeah.
like, don't.
That of all the things that
It's-
really bothers me.
It's trendy.
Yeah.
It's
It's
trendy.
trendy,
It's trendy
yeah.
to be
Yep.
a word for Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
No. You're trendy to be a lying piece of crap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't be
Yeah.
what do you say?
Hypocrite.
Don't be a hypocrite,
Yeah.
but don't be condescending either.
Yeah.
Like that's insulting
Yeah.
to anybody
So,
who has a brain.
Right.
And you're getting emails and you see billboards. I'm like,
Yeah.
you see Nike billboards. I'm like, dude, you run slave
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. Yeah. No one's.
sweatshops
okay,
in
put it
China.
like this. No one's stupid. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So one thing I
Majority.
Majority. So one thing I learned in marketing is what sells to different generation is different methods of marketing, right? So this generation doesn't allow themselves to be marketed to without a verbal vouching from another person. You feel me? So our generation, we need a vouch from another person.
Exactly.
We don't listen to any advertisement.
Yeah.
We don't believe in any marketing.
Yeah.
We don't believe anything.
Yeah.
So they're playing themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll never remember all these letters. We'll never remember these emails, and we'll remember them, but we'll never decide to use American Airlines or this place because of a certain type of apology
Yeah.
that you issued. It's,
Yeah.
it's pointless. You're
Yeah.
wasting your breath. What those apologies are for the generation before us.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
For the people that don't
Yeah.
get marketed
Yeah.
to like we do.
Yeah.
Those are for the baby boomers.
Yeah.
Those are for the people that still hold power.
Yeah.
But yet they're stuck in their ways of different types of companies that they only use.
Yeah,
So if
exactly.
you talk to someone who's 45, 50 years old, they're going to use the same brands that they've been using since they were in their 20s.
Yeah.
You think they're going to use
It's
the
actually 60 years old now.
same 60s? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now.
Yeah.
So
But
they're
you're
going
right.
to use the same thing, right?
Mhm.
So that's who the people that they're talking
Barbasol,
to. The younger people.
Irish Spring.
Exactly.
Love Irish.
And I think the biggest, I know, right? Clean and fresh. Is that? I love this song.
Polo.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so the younger group of people,
Speed stick.
speed stick. Oh yeah, I never used
Hell
speed.
yeah.
That shit burns, man.
That's what's up.
So anyways, my whole train of thought was going here. Companies right now, especially brick and mortars, are shitting their pants.
Yeah.
They can't see a climate in the economy that supports their type of business anymore.
Yeah.
Like these airlines are going to be bought up by the biggest purse that comes along. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we have American Airlines, United Airlines, Southwest. All these airlines are going to become one. Governments are going to come in and buy them all out,
Yep.
just like they did
Yep.
with the banks.
Yep.
And we're going to have one
Yeah.
standard airline, and they see it coming. So
Yeah.
I recently heard a story on NPR about American Airlines, the owner.
Yeah.
He was reading a book about a guy who was explaining why reparations
Yeah.
are needed in the
Yeah.
country. It's like a healing thing that needs to move forward.
Yeah.
Shout out to North Carolina, who actually
North
agreed.
Carolina.
Yeah, I
Pablo.
know. They went with reparations, but not cash
yeah,
payments.
yeah, yeah.
I like the way they did it.
Acknowledgement.
I like
for
the
now.
way they did it.
It's
Yeah,
not
the
gonna happen,
acknowledgement
but-
is the first step. Anyway, so he was reading a book by this guy who was explaining it, that the book was recommended to him. He admitted in the story that he read it and then put it down. He got like halfway through,
Yeah.
right? So it's about how company owners can be a little bit more sensitive to, the economy and what's going on right now,
Yeah.
right? So he's admitting that he's barely reading this book. He pulls the book out, and a black lady sits down next to him
Yeah.
and has a conversation with him. She didn't know he was the owner of the airline he was flying on, right? Which was kind of suspicious. Like, why are you flying on your own airline? Don't you have a private jet somewhere?
Yeah.
So anyways, he tells a story.
Could be a
Long story
cheapskate.
short. Huh?
Could be a cheapskate.
Yeah, basically. Long story short, or it was an empty plane because ain't nobody flying.
True.
So long story short, the chick that sat next to him, her mom works for the airline. All of a sudden, a tweet goes out.
This is wild
A
so far.
message goes out. Huh?
That's wild so far.
Yeah, a message goes out, and all of a sudden, there's this big publicity thing where he's, sensitive to people's feelings, and he uses it as like this marketing campaign. You feel me? What up, G? What's up? What up?
Is that low?
That's loud. What's up, player? It's so loud. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh man,
We got the homie Low in the house. That's what's up.
big one this year. How you doing?
David, nice to meet you. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Christian, nice to meet you.
What's up, man?
I'm cool, man.
Yeah,
Give me a shot of
anything. Yes.
give me a shot of whiskey, whatever.
My man Low. That's what's up. See, we got fans in the house.
Yes.
We got homies in the
Much
house. I love
love.
it. I love it.
Much love.
my guy,
I was like,
man.
hey, I was like, who is? And then
I heard the voice. I was like,
that's Low.
I saw him from the door.
That's our bro Low.
Yeah.
That's
I
tight.
was like, that's my guy right
That's
there.
cool, man. And yeah, we are doing live
Yes.
stuff right now. So
Yeah,
that's what's up.
That's my guy, man.
I like that.
That's our home.
Yeah.
Good looking out, Low.
Shout out to
He's
Lauren.
gonna bring us some drink right now.
Yes.
So that's cool.
He's gonna overdo it. I know it.
he's already
Every time I
lit.
see him, I get drunk
He's
before I
already-
even have a drink.
Oh.
I'm
already
drunk right
lit.
now. I haven't had nothing.
He's already lit. I like that. That
So-
fool,
He
that
came
fool,
in hardcore.
he
I
did.
forgot where I
That's
was.
what's up.
Where was that?
So you were saying it turned
Yeah.
into a publicity thing, and he said
Yeah.
how she was
Okay,
feeling
yeah,
about
so he's
the
obviously manipulating
Oh, it's a
the
guy.
situation.
Okay,
Yeah, the
okay.
owner. So it's like it's obvious. Like you're having a full-on 30-day campaign off of one incident.
Yeah.
So this I know is just him using that incident for his own, benefit.
Yeah.
Because you could have just kept it silent.
yeah.
You could have you don't have to dwell in that one encounter
Yeah.
where someone saw you reading a book about it. You didn't even finish the book.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
then you just happen to be sitting next to the daughter of an employee. You know what I mean? It's just, that's what companies are doing right now. They're fake woke. They're
They're
pretending
Fake
like they
woke.
really
And I
understand
heard
it.
something today.
And ain't nobody falling for it.
And I heard something
Yeah.
today about someone who works for. I can say someone who works for ESPN,
Okay.
and he was saying that
Yeah.
he's sick of working for ESPN because
real?
it's fake woke. And he didn't say fake woke, but he says they
Yeah.
think
You
they
can
think
tell.
they're so woke.
Yep.
But that's fake woke.
Yeah.
And like woke is like the term is so loose for people
Yeah.
who don't understand. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you hear someone say woke and they say some stupid shit,
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god, okay,
Yeah.
fool, this is not woke. That's ignorant.
Yeah. Exactly. A lot of this stuff is common sense. You're not woke.
That's
just
still,
because you have a
boogers
little
in your
bit of
eyes.
common sense.
Exactly, exactly. It's like, man, it's like, okay, it's not woke. You're ignorant,
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah.
fool. But yeah, he said that today. I was like, damn. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
because he says, nah, I even got to watch my tweets.
Exactly.
I can't say none of this.
Who is this
Yeah.
guy?
I can't say who he is.
Nah.
Oh,
No,
I
no.
thought it was. It was.
I know
I
who it
thought
is.
it was out.
Nah.
Like he tweeted this stuff.
No. A guy I know.
Oh,
From,
yeah. Yeah, I know who it
Any-
is.
anyways, but-
you scratch your right cheek. Dead giveaway. Horrible poker player. He's like, I can't say.
But if you ask me to scratch my right cheek, you know who
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Ah.
But no, but he says that everyone's so woke,
Yeah.
and they don't want him to tweet the way he was tweeting, which he wasn't saying anything bad.
Yeah.
He was like,
But he had to be extra cautious.
he would
though.
tweet
Yeah.
his stuff, and then he would sneak in
Yeah.
a little article of
Yeah.
something that
Yeah.
dealt with woke sports, like a Colin Kaepernick shit or something like that. And they said, no, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like we're on this agenda,
Yeah.
so you stick with us, and that's it.
You know what really makes me uncomfortable? I hear all these stories about how a lot of things.
These guys
are-
really don't care, huh?
What's up?
These guys really don't care that we're here.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, well,
They
Long
were
stepped it up
okay,
a notch.
they were quiet until
Yeah.
we started rolling.
Liquor's flowing.
No, until Long came in.
No,
It's all
before
good.
that.
Oh yeah, but not as much as it is right now. It's all good. I don't care.
I love these guys. They're
Um,
beautiful.
Yeah, I don't even understand.
And there's a
what they're
doggy
saying.
in here too, by the
Yeah,
way.
Yeah,
oh,
there's a dog.
yeah.
I don't know why.
I
I'm
kinda
not
wanna-
I should have brought Benny.
I know, bro. That would be dope. You should next time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Anyways, back to the woke, the
Yeah.
ESPN thing. He can't talk about any stories anymore. He can't tweet his own, basically not his own words anymore. He's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
fed up with it, man. Like it turns into like it's not, what kind of battle would you call it? It's not a racial battle because
Right.
it's you're talking to white people.
It's bowing down to corporate battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a corporate battle, but
gotta
the people
do
who
it.
run they're white people.
Yeah.
They're Jews, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, what side of the
Look, if you want
oppression are
jobs-
you on? Like,
Yeah.
you're the one that was oppressed.
If you want
And
to
it-
keep your job, you gotta.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, man.
Yeah. And that's a game you have to play, and you have to choose. Like, there's another guy I work with that. He has to play that every day with his social media posts, and Instagram. Like, man, that's hard. That's tough. I can
Yeah.
only imagine how much heat he's under. He doesn't care, but how much heat he's under. If I think about it,
Yeah.
and I don't have millions of dollars riding on the
Yeah.
line, but those people do, and it's like, holy jeez, like,
Yeah, when someone
tough,
else signs
man.
your check, when you don't own your own thing, then there's an issue.
Yeah.
And this is a huge lesson for any entrepreneur, anybody who's like out there like that.
and you know what,
know?
and it kind of sucks because like sometimes even on my stupid Instagram and stuff like that,
Right.
I want to type stuff so bad
Yeah.
as even like a caption or like
Yeah.
make a meme or a picture. I'll be
Hey,
like.
step back.
I'll be like,
Okay.
fuck! I can't even use that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Like I said, I don't have the
Yeah.
bandwidth in my mind to deal with stupid idiots in my comments or like in the DMs. It's like, dude,
Or
yeah,
you can just ignore it.
no.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's for me like it's one of those things like I get like this, like kind
Oh,
of twitchy.
It's like that OCD thing.
Yeah, kind of twitchy. Be like, oh, there's
All your books aren't
there's
lined
1,000
up evenly.
DMs right there. I better
Yeah.
let me just see, and then like 5 of them out of the 10 and the first
Yeah.
the first 20 it's talking some stupid shit. And then so it's definitely a climate, man, and like now you kind of have to meander, and now you, instead of taking a jet through the fucking clouds, you gotta take a little glider.
Exactly.
And you can't just blast through the mountains in the clouds.
Yeah.
You have to kind of chill, take it easy. You have to say, "Oh, guys, I'm gonna make a right turn now. Here we go." You
Yeah.
holding on? I go,
Yeah.
"Okay, here we go."
Yeah.
Before it was just like you're hitting G's left and right, up and down.
Well,
like,
I mean, this is just, but this is where we are now. This isn't. So a lot of people are alarmed and alerted how society is shifting now.
Yeah.
But it's going to continue to shift. It didn't start with just this issue. Remember
Yeah.
the Me Too?
yeah,
Everything shifted.
Yeah.
It started with the lesbian, gay, pride, and
Stuff's still coming out.
So what it is, it's everything's been there,
Right.
and it's already sprouted, it's already grown, but now it's just amplified. So now
Right.
there's a spotlight on all
Right.
of these different things,
Yep.
and it's so confusing to
Yeah.
everybody who's living.
Yeah.
Because you can't walk anywhere if you walk a certain way, if you look at somebody a certain way, if you're wearing a shirt that says something, if you're wearing a MAGA hat, or if you're wearing a bandana, or if you're not wearing a mask, you're wearing a mask. Like there's eggshells everywhere you go
Yeah.
across the United States right now.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying. I hate it too. But there's a low key reason behind it.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
And I'll explain it this way. So I recently found out about someone who didn't get a position.
Yeah.
Right. He qualified.
White
for
guy,
it.
black guy.
White guy.
Okay.
He qualified for it, but he was told that this position can't be yours because we need to be more sensitive,
Diverse.
to our gay and
Oh,
African Americans
Yeah.
who haven't had the same opportunity.
Yeah.
So there's 2 points of views in this. One, it's messed up that he didn't get that because
Yeah.
he worked his ass
Yeah,
off.
I bet.
And he probably didn't do anything wrong. It's
Yeah.
not his fault.
Yeah.
But I also see it from another point of view. The black guy probably would have never had a chance. Even if he
All right.
even if he had all the credential, even if he was top notch, there's a certain level of extra credit he gets just for being part of that club.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So his evaluation may be a little bit more favorable. You know, they may be equivalent as far as skills, but there's always like that one little notch
Yeah.
you can get. So
Yeah.
this has probably been going on for years.
Yeah.
50 years, 20 years, especially in the profession that he works at. So it's messed up because they're using a justification that, oh, well, that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Give it to the person that qualifies for it, right?
How
That's the
long
right thing
does
to do.
McDonald's University take?
McDonald's is stupid.
So did this
Trump
really-
University.
So there was another gay dude that got the job?
No. It was just that's why he didn't get the job.
So let me
They
tell you.
haven't
They were
picked it
seeking
yet. That's why
that-
they
okay.
told him straight
Yeah,
out, we're seeking black, we're seeking gay.
Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
or me or anybody
Yeah.
can go to if you want to get hired,
Yeah.
Christian, check it. And this is a life hack. So now if you want to get hired somewhere, all you got to say is you're trans.
What?
yeah.
Nah,
Just,
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Change
just
my
saying.
name to Caitlin.
I'm just saying. Yeah, honey.
I was waiting. I missed that one.
So,
that one.
but this is
Yeah.
another agenda.
Yeah.
And listen, with all due respect, because I have friends who are
Right.
of all diversity,
Yeah.
gay, trans, straight, lesbian, Mexican like you, Travis,
I got something.
white like my brother,
Yeah.
Spanish like myself. But this is an agenda that they're pushing because, anyways, end game they don't want anybody to reproduce,
Right.
basically.
What?
Yeah,
That was a huge leap.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's the end game is they
Okay.
don't want anybody to reproduce.
Right,
That's why
right.
they push all this agenda.
Population.
I get it.
Depopulation.
I get it.
I got you.
You don't fool me.
Yeah, yeah.
But don't play these guys. Don't
Right.
play the trans people who are actually wanting to be
right.
trans because they love being the way they are.
Right.
Don't play them.
Or
And-
don't love being the way they are.
Yeah, no. They love, but don't play on their emotions.
Don't play their card. I got you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I feel you.
that's what's messed up, and that's the
Yeah.
messed up part. You can be whoever you want.
Yeah.
And I love everybody.
Yeah.
But this is what they're doing, and that's why you can get a job if you say you're trans, or if you go
I feel
anywhere
you.
and say,
I'm
hey, you know
gonna
what?
try
that. I feel you.
Or if another one, if you walked into a restaurant or anywhere, a store, Walmart, say, hey, no, don't,
Yeah.
and you say, oh, I'm a trans person, and
Yeah.
you can't, and hands off.
See, but
hands
there's
off.
a double-edged sword.
They'll
to
let
that
you do
because
whatever you
that
want.
was the same situation with like black people back in the day.
Of course.
it was a full-on blacklist, and then they had to let
Yeah.
people in.
So-
but then there's nepotism that you have to deal with.
Well, it happens. Like I have a close friend.
Right.
The company got sued because
Yeah.
she was pregnant, and they thought she got fired because she was pregnant. Went to court. All this. Now that person has to be on eggshells with every employee, especially the black people, because everyone's suing this company.
Right.
Yeah.
And ownership, management's on eggshells, and
But
they
that's-
got to play the game just like all.
Yeah.
You got to play the game.
That's what
just the way
happens
it
when
is.
all these agendas are pushed in your face at once.
Right.
There's no way that you can. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not natural.
No.
It's not, that's how you know it's bullshit.
Right.
It's not natural, man. Like it's not natural. So you have like 30 agendas thrown at you every day, and it's
Right.
like you can't do anything.
Yeah.
You really can't.
Yeah. I
And
mean, you can. You can adjust.
No, I'm saying you.
Things
you-
are always gonna
I'm
change.
saying you can't do it because you can get in trouble now.
Right. Right.
Until maybe 20 years from now, then it's going to be all settled, and
Yeah.
they're going to say, okay, well, Spaniards can go to these restaurants, and black
Right.
people, no, you can't come in here. White
Yeah.
people, no, you can't come in
That's
here either.
happened before, right?
White people Wednesdays.
But it'll catch up.
White people.
White people, yeah, exactly. White people Wednesday,
Yeah.
like we had at Club Metro.
Yeah.
We used to call Sunday night White Night
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
because it was all bros and hoes.
Love y'all, man.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, Lo.
Y'all doing a good thing, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up with you, man? How was your day today?
Yeah, what's popping?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, talking to that mic, Claire.
Please.
We went to
You can take your mask
Fire
off.
Up.
Fire Up Grill.
Y'all
Okay,
fucking
yeah,
Fire
yeah.
Up?
Of course, my homegirl works there.
Okay, so we went to Fire Up, and you know we had a good day. You know what I mean?
Fire Up Grill.
And then when I saw your Instagram,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
said it on 7 p.m. I looked
Yeah.
at my time.
Oh,
It's 7 p.m.
It's time to.
So I had to come swing by.
That's
and
what's
show
up.
love to my people right here.
It's time to
up,
roll.
man?
I like that. I
What's
like
up?
that.
You know,
Shout
out,
so
sir.
after that,
Yeah.
you already know what time it is, man. You know my people, dog.
Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor.
What's going on?
Oh, here we
Talk
go.
in that mic right there,
Okay, we
and
talking.
give him the famous Jodeci woo we always do.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, that's how
that's
everybody
it.
know what time it is.
Yeah.
You know, we good.
I like that.
I don't know, but nowadays you gotta wear your mask.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It depends who you are.
So I had to close a nail shop 2 days ago.
Oh, that's
Oh, so
right.
he's affected too.
Oh, hop on there. Let me talk about this.
Talk about that. Talk about that.
Lo, so okay, you're an entrepreneur. You're a businessman that's
Right.
flourishing in the Inland Empire, in Riverside City.
Flourishing.
Yeah.
So
The
you're
spot.
so back again. You run a personal care shop, which is a nail shop.
Nail shop.
Well, you own it. You don't run it. You own it.
Right.
One of the businesses that you own. So this one's in Riverside. It got shut down again because of the governor. So how does it affect you, and how does it affect
So,
the employees
you know,
that you have?
man, So at the
Get in that
end-
mic.
So at the end of the day,
Yeah.
us Asian people know how to save money.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. We're not really affected by
Yeah.
it because we go
You
through the
plan
rainy
for a rainy
days.
day all the time.
Rainy
Okay.
days.
Yeah.
So we like, yo, okay, they want to play that game.
Yeah.
Okay, we've
Yeah.
been
We're
here.
prepared.
You're ready.
So
Yeah.
we're ready.
Yeah.
So we've been
Yeah.
for the rent for whatever we've
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah.
We got that.
Yeah.
We're not scared.
No,
about
let me
nothing.
ask you a question. Let's say you weren't prepared. How hard would it have hit
Oh,
you?
yo, you're gonna lose your business.
Yeah.
Like the Mexican
Yeah.
fella.
You're gonna lose your business right now.
Because you guys, that's actually true.
Yeah.
I have all my Filipino and all my Asian friends. They have money they
Yeah.
saved, and if they want something, they can get it. Like, how do you get? Like,
Yeah.
I gotta say.
So let me ask you this: are you willing to defy the governor's orders to keep your business if there was, if it was make or break and you had to keep your business open? Would it be something you would consider?
We gotta understand. We ready for everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
at the end of the
Gotta
day,
stay
like,
ready.
The bad, the good, whatever.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, when the state board comes in,
Yeah.
and if they want to take your license away,
Boom.
I got
They're
you.
done.
I got
Yeah.
you.
I feel you.
it's
will
up to
never-
it's up to
not
their
worth the
mood
risk.
that day.
Right.
I got you.
So,
I got
so
you.
why would I'm gonna take my advantage? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To open my business,
Yeah.
and then the state boards come here like, yo, let me
Yeah.
take your whole shit.
Yeah,
I got it. I
I'm
got
not
it.
gonna do that.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I feel
You
you.
know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna run that.
So the people that are in a position where they have to choose hey, my lights may be turned off, my mortgage may not be paid,
Right.
but if I make this move, plan B, I could be done forever.
Forever.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Forever.
I get it.
get
Okay,
you.
that makes sense. And
Yeah.
that's
a full breakdown.
that's
yeah, I
that's
never even thought about
that's
it. Like that.
you're manning
It's like
up in,
music.
in the
Like a
business.
barbershop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When the state board come in,
Yeah.
and then
You don't have everything on order?
It's like, why you cutting
Yeah.
hair?
Yeah.
Right now, I told
Yeah.
you to shut the shop.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden.
Oh, you think we joking?
We think you're joking?
Yeah.
Pull your license. And
Yeah.
then what happened? Now you can't even cut hair no more.
Yeah, even when it's back up. I got you.
Interesting.
Dang.
Yeah. I
Well,
never
it's
even
touchy,
thought about it from that point of view.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean? That's what I'm
you
saying.
don't need to do that because that's the way you guys are in your family. With
Right.
you're all right.
Well,
I'm
I
saying just like barbershops though.
Right.
yeah
Man, they hurting too.
yeah for sure.
Are they? Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, they really they need all of the support
Yeah.
we're doing. But at the end of the day, yo, if
Yeah.
you're not doing shit right, they're gonna take your license away
Yeah.
and you're done.
Yep.
I get it.
That's whack, dude.
But yeah, man.
You're done.
I
It's a big fine.
Yeah.
Not even, it's not. Maybe it's not a big fine.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna take your license forever.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
That's the difference.
I hope
they
don't
State
do that.
board. State
Yeah.
board. That's
Well,
the difference.
well, I want to tell you as a friend that I appreciate what you're doing in Riverside, and
I appreciate y'all.
you're
Yeah.
a very a good example to not only to me
Yeah.
but to my brother and to Travis and the friends that we have,
Yeah.
the group we hang around. Like you're an inspiration to us, and we appreciate you. We thank you, and you know. I hope this shit settles quick because
Yeah.
we need this to keep moving, man.
I didn't get my nails done, man. Look at
for real, for real.
Motherfucker
Yo.
got crusty ass toes.
Yo, Lon,
Not no more.
Like Martin on Shanae.
yeah,
shout out your shot really quick.
yeah. You want to
Hey,
shout out
man,
your
shout
shop?
out Hot Nails,
Hot.
3671 Sunnyside Street, man, right there, right across from the post office, man.
Yeah.
Y'all can come there. We've been there for 25 years.
Next to the plaza, right?
right next to the plaza. We've been right there.
Hot
Great.
nails.
Hot nails. That's
what's
the
up.
spot right there.
So when we're back, when we're back up and running in this city, we're gonna have you back on so you can pump your shop again.
yeah.
Come on, man. It's
Yeah.
all love.
That's what's up.
It's
That's
good.
what's up.
We don't do that.
Yeah. Or we might have to do a recording from there. You never know.
That's true.
And that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
let me get my toes done
all
while,
three of us lined
we're
up.
while we're
Hey,
recording.
Set it up. Like those chairs.
Are we going to
Like this, like a triangle. And we'll do the.
Travis been there. You seen
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That shit
Nice,
busy as
man.
hell.
Hey, you know what, Lo? Hey, yo, hook me up with those little fishes that bite your little toes.
Oh yeah.
I got you. I got
Yeah,
you.
the nibblers, the nibblers.
I want that. I want
Yeah, I
that.
gotta go back, man. I gotta, you know.
I want that.
I got it. Hey, this guy always takes care of me too.
Yeah, I want that treatment.
Always a super hookup.
That's what's up, man. Hot nails. Hopefully we get back, Lo, because
I know, man.
everybody
It's
really
Coming
needs to.
back.
Yeah, I'll be all
2
right.
months.
So, Lo, what we were talking about before, so we were talking about, I don't know if you heard about all the Chrissy Teigen shit, all the
Yeah.
Pizzagate shit, you know, all the
the
Hollywood
pedophile
fools.
shit, yeah.
So what we were saying is that, anyway, besides all the woke corporations and that BS, listen, man, it goes deeper than that because
Yeah.
there's all the people who run those corporations also fund like you know, movie studios,
Yep.
and they pay actor salaries and model salaries and all these high elite celebrities
Yeah.
that who are actually now in the hot seat because of the BS that they're, and I want to say it really loosely, like allegedly. How can you say it? Like the stuff that the spotlight's on them now again for the stuff
The
they
pressure's on.
The pressure's on.
Yeah,
The
before
spotlight's
they were
on them.
mad comfortable. Now it's like, you know, the snitching fest is going to come.
So no one has snitched
Yeah.
yet. No
one.
one's dropped
Yeah.
no bombs. No one's dropped no
'Cause they're
blown
afraid to
no
die.
whistles. Absolutely. Absolutely afraid to die. And the only one, and the people who are in charge, it's like six fools.
Right.
You're either gonna get killed by Bill Gates money, the Clinton money, Bezos money,
Yep.
Musk money,
Yep.
Rothschild
Musk
money,
money.
Soros money.
Leave
You know what I
Musk
mean?
alone, man.
He's I think he's playing a double agent. To be honest,
I gotta
Something
see
will
some
come
more
out.
Evidence.
I think he's
Yeah,
playing double.
something
because
come
I haven't
out.
seen no evidence.
I think what I told you before, like I think he's a great businessman,
Yeah.
and I think he's just doing it because he can and he knows how to do it.
I see.
Like the Starlink bullshit.
Right.
He says like, yeah, I'll do it, man. I know exactly how to do it. You're gonna pay me
Yeah.
my money,
Yeah.
but whatever you guys want to do with, that's on you. It's not on me. That's how I think.
got
Of it.
you.
Okay. But
Okay with that.
so all these fools are And it's like, dude, the list is long AF, man. You got Allen on there, you got Oprah, you got Obama, you got Clintons, you got high profiles. You got Tom Hanks, you got Chrissy Teigen now, John Legend. Who else is on? There's like tons. Kevin Spacey, Robert Downey Jr., Johnny Depp.
Robert Downey was on there.
Not Robert Downey.
Yeah. Okay.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
I
Johnny
can see
Depp
the.
was up there?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And then like I was telling you guys in the group chat, like if someone's mentioning this shit like 100 times
Yeah,
over,
there's truth in it.
there's got to be some truth in
Some
it.
truth.
Just like with the Bill Gates shit. Like if
Yeah.
people are saying, "Hey man, this fool's saying this
Like
shit,"
that fool, Jeff, what's that guy on fucking Netflix? Like Jeff.
Oh, Jeffrey.
who's this?
Epstein.
Oh yeah,
Epstein.
Yeah.
Epstein.
Dude.
Just like that
Same.
guy.
He's
That's
that's
exactly what it is.
Now they got that girl, his little mistress.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
ju-
they got him
Yep.
on her check.
Yep.
Now she gonna about to snitch on everybody.
I think
That's
she's
what he
gonna
was
be
saying.
the 6'9".
Someone's gonna
Yeah.
die. Someone's.
So
You know what I'm saying?
he was friends with all those guys,
Yep.
and he was
Bill
basically
Gates, all them.
and Bill Gates. So basically
evil.
he's
And they all run
evil.
together.
he was the host.
Homies.
He was
Like us.
so he was the host.
Right.
And so the other little homegirl that's got busted, Maxwell.
Okay.
She's like the what do you call it? Like she's like the buffer in between the
Right.
hosts. She's
She
the
was the
one.
fixer.
Yeah. What do you call
Yeah.
that? The fixer, but it's called.
The fixer.
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, you
You
mean
understand what I'm
the
saying?
Yeah,
professional name?
Yeah, yeah. Like
Okay.
what her
Okay.
title was.
I know, man.
That shit is fucking
Yeah.
real though.
So
It's whack.
yeah. So I.
You're still thinking about it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm still
I
thinking
know what you're
about
talking
And
about.
it's like him, it's like R. Kelly.
Yes.
R. Kelly's
Yeah.
the same way.
Oh, he was worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
motherfucker,
bad.
Hey,
he was
but-
locking bitches in the closet.
Hey, but one thing I give R. Kelly, at least he admitted to
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You know, it's funny. He was doing that, but then he
But
made
it-
a,
About the R.
But
Kelly part.
but
but
see,
then
we
he made a
give,
10-part trapped in the closet. He was giving us hints this whole time.
but
That's what
see,
I'm saying.
see, we
You know
give
what I
him like honestly, we all give him a
Yeah.
pass, low key right now. Like,
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
meaning
It's-
you know, and
it's-
because I think this
it's
is on
swept
a
under the
global
rug,
level.
man.
This is on
Exactly.
a heavier level.
This is involving like over, hundreds of people, easy.
It's involving
And
countries.
everybody who's had inspiration come from, and everybody's looked up to.
Yeah.
You're getting a car, you're getting a house, you're getting a car, you're
Yeah.
getting a car. Allen's giving everything away.
dude.
That's what they was doing.
And
Yeah.
you know how it kind of
And
leaked.
she had all those kids up there.
Yeah. And like the Clintons, like she's talking all this mess, and she already got busted with trafficking kids in Haiti,
Yeah.
and
Who?
Hillary Clinton.
oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
They
she
said
been
Allen.
doing that.
Yeah, and then
doing that,
and
though.
if you go back to the Golden Globes from last
I
year,
didn't know that.
Ricky Gervais, remember his speech?
Oh.
Like he was saying, "No, why?" He's all, "Don't laugh. He's your friend too." And everybody got quiet.
Got weirded out.
Tom Hanks, Robert De Niro.
All the cats, all the
That
old
hit
school
him. That
guys.
hit him like right
Yeah,
here.
and he said, "I don't care. This is the last one anyway. I don't know why you guys
Right.
hired me anyways. I'm gonna say whatever I want."
What y'all think about that Will Smith and his lady shit, though?
The entanglement.
What y'all think about that, man? That shit's crazy.
Hey, Will Smith's on that list too, by the way.
That's crazy.
Man.
Fair enough.
I would say
So-
Will Smith was a little.
So what I thought about Will.
What y'all think about that?
What I think is that
crazy.
Will Smith was doing this.
Yeah.
He set this thing up so he could take attention off of the log, his name on the log. Yeah, that way he can be all sad and everyone will feel bad for Will Smith.
But let's put it into perspective. Not everyone on a log
Yeah,
is legit guilty.
Yeah.
There's some people that are just that naive where they're following something and they may have heard rumors,
Yeah.
but they still got to get business done.
but then
You know what I mean?
that's where connecting the dots comes
Yeah.
into play.
Will Smith, I have no idea why he would go to
We'll
that.
connect the dots eventually.
that
sure.
shit, that shit is it's fresh right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Super
fresh right now, so we trying to learn.
Super fresh.
You know what I mean?
And
so
I-
we'll see.
and I know it's
we'll
not-
See, this shit gonna pop
Everything's
up.
gonna come to
And
that.
I know it's not only that lady Maxwell that's has the keys to all this shit.
Yeah.
She's not the only one.
Yeah.
She's the easiest to go to.
Right.
But now that everybody says, "Oh shit, she got locked up,"
Yeah.
I'm next.
Right.
Either I'm gonna spill the beans right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is gonna be in a couple months, whatever it is,
Yeah.
or they're gonna
They're
kill
on
me.
them
So
already.
everybody's in a predicament right now. So that goes for like Tom
I still
Hanks,
can't
all those
believe Tom
fools.
Hanks, though.
Oh, that's weird. It's weird,
He's
man.
like the
That's
main
nasty.
one that they're saying. That's
He just
Yeah.
had a birthday.
Yeah.
last week?
They were saying that he bought that girl when she was a kid and shit.
Which girl?
What? What girl?
Yeah, there was. It's
yeah,
on record. You can look it up.
What?
There was a girl who he bought when she was a kid. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can look her
Where
up.
you getting these inside
It's
information?
no, it's on record. You can look it up.
didn't know
Tom,
that.
don't use Google.
buy a
By the
kid?
way, don't use Google
Yo,
anymore.
how you buy a kid?
You can
And
do
then
whatever
it's
you
on
want.
record.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Because she said she grew up. She said Tom Hanks, my father sold him to him. Yeah,
And where's the kid?
she's up. She's grown now.
So he raised her.
No, I don't think he raised, but he bought rights to do
Oh
whatever
my God.
that kind of thing.
That's kinda
Parental
crazy.
rights
That's
and
kinda
Yeah,
crazy.
quote unquote.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom.
So I mean,
Oh my
come on,
God.
man. Like
Yeah.
when you have this kind of money,
Yeah.
just like George Soros asked, like
Yeah.
you can pay anybody to do anything. If
Pretty
I
much.
said Travis and Christian, listen, man, I got $1 billion for each of you. $1 billion.
Yeah.
You'll never run out of money.
Right.
And if you want another billion after that, after you're done, I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
If you have faith in me. What I want you to do, I want you to go outside right now and piss on everybody here. I'll give you $1 billion. And if the cops arrest you, I'll bail you out.
Right.
And I got all the lawyers in my back pocket. They're already paid for. And the judge, he's my friend. He's on my payroll. That's how deep it rolls.
I'd be like this. Like,
Yeah. Can I get
Some
another
water.
water? Another water, please. Just leave the pitcher here.
I know, right?
hey,
But that's how it goes. And it's with like the Bill Gates shit too. Like
Yeah.
this fool's got so much money. He's got
They don't live in the same world we live in.
No.
hell no.
They lost that long
Nope.
time ago.
Right.
He's got a foundation here. He's got a foundation here, foundation here. He's got a company here, here. And out of all those companies and foundations, there's 30
Yeah.
people in each one that he probably trusts.
Right.
And then 2 or 3 or 4 that
Right.
run the shit that he really trusts. And he pays them, breaks them off fat.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, and all the doctors and all like
Super hefty,
Dr.
man.
Fauci. This
Yeah.
fool's getting, $1 billion grants. Yeah, man. Like this fool's, come on. How you worth over $120 million? Like, listen, I get it. You're a doctor.
Yeah.
But if you look at his record, man, like that kind of, it's all corrupt. It's all corrupt money.
Yeah.
Like he was back in making fake vaccines for AIDS and shit like that. Like, this fool's been in cahoots forever. Now it's just new money that he's getting from Bill Gates to say, hey man, just say this. You're on record that everything's cool. You had one flub, but don't worry about that. We'll say it was accident or whatever it was. You can buy all that. Just like you can. That's why I say don't use Google anymore. They scrub all the results for everything.
Yeah.
You can look up conspiracies. You can look up Bill Gates. You can do all this. It's not going to come up. And this is the power they have to buy
Right.
Twitter, Google.
Right.
Instagram, Facebook, like even Zuckerberg, all those fools, and that's another motherfucker too.
The money's pretty heavy.
Yeah,
man.
and it's like a group of people. It's like
Yeah.
it's just a handful of people
Yeah.
that run everything. And if they don't come to Riverside
Right.
as deep as
Well,
they
you'll
go.
never know.
Well, as deep as they go to LA. LA is
Right.
the nucleus out here.
Right. Right.
Over here, we still got homegrown boys out here, boys and girls, the good old
Right.
boys and
Right.
bad boys, and that were
Yeah,
raised in the
okay.
Inland Empire, and they were all about like our sheriff Bianco. He's an amazing guy, ethically that we've
Yeah.
seen.
I got you.
But if you go,
money, I mean,
but
I'm
if you
just
could, but
saying,
if you
money
could,
corrupts. I
Oh,
don't
money-
really think anybody in a position to have power.
Yeah.
Anybody in a position to get paid a large
Yeah,
check.
of course.
You could be one way, but
Yeah.
eventually it's gonna get to you.
Yeah.
Especially if you like you said, like someone offer you $1 billion.
Yeah.
You said there's no consequences.
yeah,
Who can you trust?
that's
No
what I
one
mean.
has that many in
And
the
if you
world.
say yes to that one, the guy's gonna be okay. I just bought you. So
Yeah.
now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Yeah.
blackmail you.
Right. Okay.
And now he's really got you.
Yeah.
And that was with the whole.
chess. This is
Chess.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Money
what
chess.
happened. Exactly what happened at Epstein Island.
For
So,
power.
what,
So
do you,
what-
what do you think is true? Okay, so this is the only one that doesn't bother me, but like, it's so obvious that it makes it seem like, okay, this could be false. The Wayfair thing. You dig?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so obvious once you put 1 and 2 together. Usually you
It's
make
obvious that it's
Okay,
False
so
or
to me, no,
true?
No. So it's obvious in a way where you can look at it both ways. It's obvious to the point where, like, okay, I left these breadcrumbs. Boom, you figured it out.
Yeah.
It didn't even take you that long. It's like the easiest level of Sudoku. You feel
Yeah.
me? But then it's like, okay, well, it's so out there that maybe someone's just playing around. Someone just like altered something. Like someone that works there that just wanted to make something pop
Yeah.
off like that. Right?
So, and this is what I've been thinking for all this time. It's like, in all actuality,
yeah,
if you really think about it, there are no coincidences.
right.
None. Zero.
Yeah. Okay.
And then back to the Wayfair thing. If you follow the money, who owns Wayfair? Who's got stock
That
in
one
Wayfair?
agency,
George Soros.
Yeah.
So and all these
What
fools.
really sold me is the Platinum Team that they had brought up recently.
The what?
The Platinum Team. Have you heard of this?
No.
So all these transactions that are these high dollar.
Oh yeah.
transactions-
They give you a rep.
Right. So there's
It's
a
a team.
special rep.
Right.
It's like a concierge
A little
for
t-
those
a little team, yeah.
transactions. Why would you need a concierge for those transactions?
Yeah.
And even if they try to say, oh, well, it was written into our policy where anything bought over this, they get a special rep
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Yeah.
like even that doesn't make sense. Money is money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who cares? Like
Need
it
someone
gets
to pin it
shipped
on,
out
right?
to you. Like you don't need a special rep for that.
Yeah.
Every customer service, if you buy a $50 item, a $500 item, or a $5,000 item,
Yeah.
you should be able to be taken care of by any sales rep.
Right.
Why would you need a platinum team? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the weirdest thing to me.
I mean, it's really okay. E-commerce is the easiest thing for anybody to access,
Right.
and so you can be anywhere in the world and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go on Wayfair and I'm gonna
Yeah.
order this shit."
Yeah, let
and
me
buy
get
it.
one of them cabinets.
And I
for
need it
10
sent. I
grand.
need it sent to St. James Island over
Yeah.
Right.
there. Send it over there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And
Yeah.
that's where it's going. They're
But
gonna
what
get
I-
it.
The details is what is this platinum team offering to these people?
Yeah, it's a
Special shipping?
no. It's a group of
Yeah.
people. They're bought and paid for.
Right.
And it's the 3 people or 4 people that they trust, and that's it. They're probably no one ever sees them.
Right.
They probably have offices no one can on a floor no
Yeah.
one can go to.
Yeah.
And they probably come in and out like who the fuck are these guys? Oh,
Exactly.
they're the executives or whatever,
Right.
and they
Right.
have no idea.
The black team.
And they're getting paid. Boom.
Yeah.
You guys just show up, and whoever orders, just take care of them.
Because
Don't
even
say
that
nothing.
explanation doesn't make sense. You can go buy a Rolex online and have that shit sent to your house, and that shit's like 17 grand.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And you don't need no damn platinum team. You still got.
If you-
It's like my bro. He
Yeah.
bought a Rolex the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You gotta know somebody to get in that
Right.
facility.
But
You can't just
Walk
roll up
up.
and just buy a Rolex.
Well, that's
homie.
Right.
that's the thing. If it's a specialty item, like especially something like that,
Dang.
like you have Ben the Baller going, taking
Yeah.
it, delivering it hand to you, or you go to his shop, he hooks you up. They got a whole little lounge. They'll give you
Right.
champagne, kick it. He takes pictures, Instagram, the whole
Yeah.
bit, do live
Whole
video.
production, huh?
Yeah, it's a little show. You get a little
Yeah.
production value
Get the
for it.
white glove treatment.
Yeah, but here you're ordering something from Amazon, Walmart.com,
Right.
Wayfair. And why do you need? It's these stores aren't anybody. You're ordering a little metal cabinet that is really worth $13 at Staples,
Yep.
and then it doesn't make sense. But if you add it up, I mean, there's no coincidence. Like, it's too many incidences to be a coincidence.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
it's unsettling. It's unnerving, man. Like, and
crazy
then you see all the names connected
Yeah.
to it, and then you follow it again. It's like a big old flow chart, man.
Yeah.
It's a super
Yeah.
huge flow chart.
I mean, if you do, okay, think about it this way, and this is why people say it's a conspiracy thing.
Yeah.
Because if you do follow the dots,
Yeah.
and you put it on the flow chart, shit looks crazy.
Yeah.
It looks too obvious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, this person hangs out
Like
with
Back
this
to the
person.
Future, it looked crazy too.
Right.
But that
This
fool was
person
right.
hangs out with this person, but you're connected through this person.
Yeah.
Oh, but you also connected this person who got arrested for this. There's a full ass documentary.
Yeah.
And then you've been going to this party,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden your records say you was online at Wayfair shopping at
Yeah.
2:00 in the morning.
The best
10
thing, the
times
best way
throughout
I
the
could equate it, the best thing I can equate it to is if you watch
Crazy.
Back to the Future 2,
Right.
and you watch Doc explain how the alternate 1985 came into place and what he has to do to go get the sports almanac back from Biff. The whole
Okay.
bit. Watch that whole thing, and you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, it's exactly
Yeah,
what
it
it
makes
is.
sense.
You're gonna have
It
to go
makes
back
sense.
to here,
Yeah.
here, and then if you
Right.
go to
Right.
this person at this time, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I get it. It makes
Check
sense.
this perspective. So I was talking to somebody else about it, and I was saying that there's no way that they're going to get everybody. There's no way. Our country's not built like that. We always have to save face to make it look like we're not a country with just a bunch of rich pedophile people living here. So like, even though you know all these things could be true,
Yeah.
something, 1, 2, maybe 3 people may go down for it, but not everybody.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That's just how I see it. So like, even though
Yeah.
we know all this is like,
No, you're right. Not everybody's
you know
gonna
what I
get
mean?
bit.
Like,
Hell no,
yeah.
Not everybody's gonna
A
get bit.
lot of people are going to get a pass, and a lot
Yeah.
of this is going to be swept under the
Yeah,
rug.
for sure.
And I feel like this is going to be released, truthfully, 20, 30 years from now, when
Yeah.
society can take
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because there's no way this country can take them bringing everyone to justice right
Yeah.
now. Like, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Because think about it. How would the outside world look at us?
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be the place where dreams come true, and I can't even take my kids over
You
there.
you want
Go
you
Long Beach, you know what I mean?
Right?
you want to know something that I heard
Real shit though.
something that I heard today in regards to like where they dispose of the bodies that were at Epstein Island.
Oh shit!
Um,
Why didn't you just throw them in the ocean?
they might be there too,
No, yeah.
but
You got that.
Forensic files shit. You know?
yeah,
Feed them to the sharks.
Crazy,
Yeah.
man.
but no,
Right.
because listen. Not everybody's that smart, and they're always going to miss
Yeah.
something. But the other place that I
And
found
most murders
that I
wanna
heard
keep some kind of.
was
Trophy.
that they buried it at Oprah's house in Boca Raton. So yeah, so they took stuff
Right.
over there, buried it in her on her property because it's
Wow.
huge. And who's going to suspect Oprah?
Yeah.
Nobody.
No.
They say, well, oh, she's just building a new something. Just she has a tractor there. It stays there. You know, if they see
It stays
stuff,
there.
if they see stuff from a satellite, like
Right.
she's making shit.
Yeah.
She's making a new
Yeah.
Patio.
acre something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a project. It's a project. So I heard that today. I was like, damn, you
That's
know what?
gross, man.
That could be.
See, and I'm smart enough to know that all this can't be true. Like, not every
Yeah, not
single bit
everything.
of
No,
it
Yeah,
is
you're
absolutely.
But even if half of it is true,
With
which
all
you know
the
10% is true.
with all the knowledge,
least 10.
do what you
Come
do,
on, bro. At least
Easy.
do what you
Easy.
do what you wish with the info.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's-
So
it does-
it's just messed up because, like, a part of me is like, damn, look at what we've uncovered. And then a part of me is like, I know how this world works. It's crooked from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
So
It's satanic.
Who's going to judge and make sure that they get the right type of justice?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Who's in charge of that?
yeah,
Everyone's in charge right now is on some bullshit.
No one
yeah.
wants
You
that
know?
position. They'll
Well,
get
I mean,
killed next.
There's certain things that certain people are doing to curb
Right.
that,
Right.
but
No.
if it doesn't roll any longer, then we're in a lot of trouble, dude.
Well,
A lot of trouble.
if the riots start over this,
Well,
and people not getting the due justice and
Well,
jail time that they should get,
I don't think anybody's going to care about this so much. They're just going
that's
to.
sad. Why would no one?
because
No,
that's
no.
they're trying to.
They don't care about that.
dilute it.
They everybody wants to know this shit because they're nosy and they want to they want to point fingers so bad to everybody. Look how fast it turned for Chrissy Teigen overnight.
Yeah.
And pointing fingers, not gonna end. Tom Hanks pointing fingers, pointing fingers. And all I want to do is say, you know what? You guys are no good. You guys are we don't like you because you're rich and you can do whatever you want. Yes, you can, but for us, what does it do for us?
Yeah.
Nothing. What is going to make the difference is who's actually like in November. All hell's going to break loose. Like who?
You think so?
Yeah, of
You
course.
keep saying that.
Of course.
I don't
When,
think it
if Trump wins or if he loses, either way, it's going to go crazy.
Okay.
And if he loses, I think it's going to be really bad. To
No.
be honest.
Nah.
Yeah. No.
I don't-
I mean, if he wins,
I'm
it's
gonna
going to
use
be
that.
really bad.
If he wins and he loses,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be bad for like a week. Our
It's-
memories are like goldfish,
It's
bro.
it's gonna go like
Yeah.
I really think that because they're gonna send you know what, fuck that, we're gonna go mess up every city, we're gonna throw a monkey wrench in every production of every city, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna use that while everybody's trying, all the police are busy.
So let me ask
We-
y'all a
no,
question.
hold on.
Yeah.
What
To
we're
cover
gonna
it.
we're gonna use that to cover, but what we're gonna do in the meantime, whenever everyone's busy, we're gonna send the military to take that fool out of office.
Right.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bust the
think it's gonna go that deep?
the White House door is done. Yeah, dude. They've already said they're gonna take him out with
Who?
military force. The Democrats,
Take out who?
Donald Trump, if he
Why?
wins.
Bro, come on. Okay. This
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Take them
no,
out
this is
of what?
crazy.
Like the how? What do you mean?
It's impossible.
Travis, look it up. It's on record. They've
It's
said this.
impossible.
Travis,
Okay,
like-
first of all,
No, it is. It sounds
First of all-
ridiculous. It does
okay,
sound
first of
ridiculous.
all, there's one rule to engaging in a situation like that. That's called a military coup. You feel me? It's not
That's
going to
exactly
happen.
what-
It's not going to happen.
But
like
that's
that.
what's going on
Because
already.
Our military isn't based on any kind of politics like that. You
Yeah,
feel me?
I know.
And that's how been our standpoint forever.
Travis, it's been a silent coup with all these guys. Yeah, listen, put the pieces together. Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci,
Okay.
World Health Organization,
Right.
NIH, CDC, all
Okay.
these guys. That's a coup,
Yeah.
bro. That's a medical coup.
Yeah.
And you bring all these fools, and you have Fauci leaking into the
Right.
into the White House. This is
Okay.
how it happens. And now everybody's
Yeah.
on his side to say, oh, don't. He's an idiot. If Fauci can be like, this fool doesn't know shit,
Yeah.
and everybody will be like, oh, yeah, well, you're the doctor.
I can't see it.
And there's generals that don't like this fool, anyways, that
Yeah.
don't like Trump.
Oh, no, my
And
bad.
even and for me too, I don't think that Pence is straight up. I don't think he's 100% either.
Who?
The vice president.
100% what?
Nobody knows
100%
100%
what?
is.
On
Nobody
straight up.
Like,
No, I mean,
With- on Trump's side.
Let's go, baby.
no,
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just
no,
saying.
no,
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
know.
So
doesn't
you're
have
saying
to
that
be,
he
though.
just- He's just
He
there
can play
to-
the role.
He's just there for the job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could
but I
be.
think he's
He's wavering.
he's America's Judas, to be honest. I think.
Jeez. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
And I think
Okay.
that he might pick someone else for vice president this term.
Word.
No. But
Okay.
anyways,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, look it up, man. It's
That's
a medical
heavy
coup.
Terminator end of days prediction. I can't say it
Bro,
happened
this is the
like
most
that.
important election
Yeah.
in U.S. history.
No, everyone is.
No.
They've
No.
been saying this
So what's up
forever.
with
Dead
Kanye
wrong.
did?
Dead wrong.
Who? Oh, he dropped out.
Dead wrong.
Yeah, he dropped out.
This is the most important election ever in U.S.
It's not.
history.
It's not.
It is. Travis.
did drop out.
How is it not?
Okay, when in 2008, when Obama got elected, they thought it was going to be riots in the street.
But he was
Nothing
already.
happened.
No.
When he got reelected again in, what was that, 2000 and, what's that, 12?
Yeah.
Riots in the streets again. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's like the quote that I keep saying. Everyone keeps saying it's the end of the days, end of the days. Shit keeps moving.
Okay, so like I'm telling
I've
you.
been hearing that since I was a
Okay.
kid.
Okay. So
Exactly.
listen.
Been
So
hearing it for a while.
Y2 remember
listen,
Y2K?
Listen. So when I'm saying, if you
Been
hear
hearing it for a long time, bro. Since Carl Jr. days.
if you're hearing it over and over, listen. Obviously it's got to be some truth to it.
There is, because nothing.
But yeah,
lasts
but
forever.
mom's
But
mom
this
heard
is
the
No,
same
the-
stuff.
not end of days. This is different. I'm talking about the election, bro.
Aw,
the election.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but
I agree with how that scenario could play out. I just don't agree that it would be this soon. There's too many things that have to happen before that happens. Too many things. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just march up and be like, yo, I'm going to take this guy out.
Well, they're
with
going to
the
contest it.
military.
If he wins, they're going to contest
No,
it.
it don't work like that.
Let's put some money on
It
it.
don't work.
Again.
Okay, let's
well,
go.
just like they try to have him impeached. How far did that go? It's going to be the same thing. There's going to be
Nah,
something.
that's a
No,
okay,
you're
so
right.
No,
that
I mean,
proves
right.
my point.
No, I'm saying they're
were
not
following
gonna.
due
They'll mention
process.
it. They'll
Yeah.
mention it, and that's it.
Yeah.
And
But and
they'll-
then you got to realize what impeachment is. It didn't mean anything. It was never going to take them out of the White House.
Exactly,
That process
exactly.
is only. It's like you going to school, like high school, and they're
Yeah.
saying, okay, we're not going to suspend you, but you got to go to this arbitration,
Yeah.
so that way we can decide
Yeah.
if we're going to put a mark on
Yeah.
your record. Or
Can't go
not.
to science class
Don't
anymore
mean
either.
you're kicked out. Don't mean that you can't
Exactly.
finish school.
It's
just
like
the
Bill
same
Clinton. He was
thing.
impeached. He was legit impeached.
Yeah, but don't mean nothing.
Bill Clinton,
Exactly.
Bill Clinton was a pimp. dog.
Exactly. If anything, it
Everybody
helped them
know
out.
that.
Well,
Everybody know
he's going to
that.
pay for it now. So
You think so?
yeah.
So this is
he's
my
number. He's
theory.
not.
This
He's
is
like
my
number
theory.
3 on the list.
Okay, so this is my theory. This is what I think is
Yeah.
going to happen
With what?
with the whole petty ring.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
with the whole what?
pedophile ring.
Yeah.
whatever
From
it's called.
Jeff,
Yeah.
Jeff.
I think they're going to
Yeah,
go after the obvious ones that have already put all the information out.
Yeah.
So Jeffrey from the jump was supposed to be the fall guy.
Right.
He fell a little too early.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He died. Now
Yeah.
they're going after the girlfriend. There's a reason why they're going after the girlfriend.
Yeah.
They lost their cash cow.
Yeah.
Who was going to take the blunt hit for everything.
Yeah.
So now you got to get another cash cow that's worth equivalent to what he is. Who else would be out there that has the same record
Donald
as him?
Trump.
No. That for what he was going to jail
Yeah.
for. Who else is out there? The girlfriend. You dig?
Yeah.
So now they pushed it out a year because of this whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to make people forget about it. You
Yeah,
feel
of
me?
course.
Then they're going to build up their investigation. People, I'm telling you, right now people got time. So all these little stories,
Time.
Yeah.
all these little stories is because they ain't got nothing to do.
Well, that's the thing, and that's
Yeah.
kind of the good thing with like the people on the internet. Like everyone's so bored right now, and they're
Yeah.
seeing all this shit,
They're
and
paying attention.
and they're like, hey, you know what? And I know there's gonna
Yeah.
be people that are gonna stick it out and look up everything back to front.
But what would normally be going on right now? NBA Finals, football season is starting, baseball, all the natural American distractions would be going on right now.
Yeah.
Then you got the summertime, you got people traveling. When you take away someone's joy, you're taking away their ability to forget about the negative. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So if you can't go on your yearly vacation and all you have is entertainment, now you're gonna start to look at stuff
No,
that's
they're-
like,
Yeah.
you know what
They're
I mean?
trying to figure out why
Yeah.
can't I
Yeah.
have my joy and then
Exactly.
look at the TV. Oh,
Exactly.
and then have
You notice
yeah.
one thing that's really weird? Usually about this time, you see a lot of what? Weird weather reports, huge devastating storms. You don't see none of that shit going on right
but you
now.
don't see any of this pedophilia stuff on the news, anyways.
Oh, hell no.
But when you did see it, when all the other distractions
Yeah.
were going on, it was one story out of 1,000, and it gets lost in the sauce. But now everyone has time, so now we're holding on to
Everybody got
information
time now.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
And
see,
then, you know
you'll
what
see,
I'm saying?
you'll
They
see.
let 8,000 prisoners out
Yeah. Yeah.
this year.
Yeah. Look
You-
at the Roger Stone dude.
8,000 prisoners.
Yeah. Bro, I believe your scenario could happen, just not this early in the future. It's way too early. Way
8,000
too-
We only have until November, dude.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I can't see all that going down in November. I can see it going down 10 years from now, 15 years from now, when the steam from all this
Yeah.
movements
Yeah.
and Me Too
Yeah.
and lesbians and reparations,
Yeah.
and black, when it gets to the point where it comes to a boil, to the point where you can't even look yourself in the mirror as an American or as
Yeah.
America looking
Yeah.
at itself in the mirror, define what we stand for. When it gets to that point, I think it'll happen this way.
Yeah.
I think when the church becomes heavily involved, that's when you start to worry. When the church starts to get heavily involved in religion and with politics and with policies like they're doing today, somebody in
Yeah.
the White House made a speech about how we should move forward with certain issues like birth control and stuff. That's low-key implementing like church values into state issues. You dig?
Yeah.
Once you start to like squeeze that in, that's when you should start really paying attention, because that they're using that as a segue to start another thing.
Yeah,
You
that's
feel
been
me?
like that
So-
before. It's been like
Yeah,
that
but
before.
it's been like low key, you know, the flag and different songs you make your kids say, and like, you know, one nation under God, and people having issues with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
and
Well, it's
whatever.
already started. They have a new anthem for the NFL.
Yeah, but like low key, they're just putting in complaint forms. But once it starts becoming part of the policy,
Yeah.
once it starts getting a little bit more theatrical, like the Bible holding it up in
Yeah.
front of the church.
That
once it
was
starts
super
Once
drama.
it starts getting that way, where you're using
That
it
way.
for your own benefit
Yeah.
and not for what it's
Yeah.
supposed
See,
to
I
be.
have a different feeling
Yeah.
about that too, but
Oh, I figured that, and a lot of people do. That's why they like it.
yeah.
You
About
feel me?
what?
About when he went and held the Bible up.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Yeah.
it's just
So you think that he was in the White House reading and was like, you know what? This is a good book. Let me go show it to the world on camera.
yeah,
And have them clear.
No,
it
he
out.
he wanted to make everyone well that would recognize. Not that I know
Right.
everything, but
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, okay, you know what? He didn't say anything. He didn't say nothing. No words. He just stood out there. He said, you know, this is what I'm
Yeah.
standing by. So all you guys can
But
try.
what
to-
is he standing on?
It's just he believes in God. That's all.
that had
That-
nothing-
We don't
okay,
know.
hold on.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
But that had
At
nothing
all.
to
Yeah,
do
yes,
with
I-
what was
yes,
going
I do.
on.
Because he says
Okay.
it.
Yeah, dude.
You
he's,
can't believe anyone about. I mean,
Okay,
what
listen.
president
I
hasn't- what
want.
president
even
hasn't
I want-
said they love
okay.
God?
Even if he did.
Mention
I want you
God,
guys
yeah.
to go and look up
Right.
Donald Trump getting prayed for. Donald
Right.
Trump praying every day. They get mad at him because he prays too much every day.
Okay, that's fine.
And-
That's fine.
And that, I'm just saying. I'm telling you how
Yeah.
what my
I'm
thought
not
it was.
denying that he's not a believer. That's not my point. My point was, considering what was going on in the country, what did that have to do with anything?
Because that was the day. If
Yeah.
you can look it up, it's all
Okay.
on record too. This was the day they were supposed to go inside,
Mm-hmm.
bust down the White House fences, doors.
That's
all,
the most
they're-
protected
okay,
building on the
hold
planet.
on, listen, look it
Yeah.
up. There
I
was
know,
there
I
was supposed to be
remember.
a
I've
million
read the
man,
stories, Yeah.
a million man protest that day
Right.
on June 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to take down the fence to the White House, storm it, take that fool out, and
Mm-hmm.
kill him.
Okay, let me explain something.
But it didn't happen.
Let me explain something.
But that's why he
just
was
to
in
the
his
people
bunker.
That are listening.
He came
That
out. He
idea-
came out that day and put up the Bible.
That idea is so ridiculous.
Look it up.
No,
dude.
no. I believe that it happened, and I saw the people outside protesting. But the idea that you think you can make it 100 feet past White
Yeah,
House
yeah.
lawn with 200 people,
Yeah.
with 1,000 people,
Yeah.
and not be sniped out, electrocuted,
Yeah.
gas bombed before you even reach the door.
Those
It's
fools are
ridiculous.
But okay,
super
but
protected.
but my point is,
the type of security in that
when
place.
when evil's involved, it doesn't care what happens. When you when
Are they
the
gonna have super strength?
no, it doesn't matter. That's not the mentality of someone who has an evil.
Right.
When they want to do something evil, if
Yeah.
they have a point, they're going to do it.
Yeah, but there was no.
Like
way
if
they
killer,
were
they're going to
get-
go kill. A
there
serial
was
killer's
no
going to
way
go
But
they
kill.
they
be able to
didn't
get to him.
yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they haven't. So it hasn't came to a boil.
Basically,
I don't-
it was an
I'm-
unnecessary fear. for him to think that they were going to be able to do that.
No, because okay, I'm telling you to go read about it. June 6th.
No, I know. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember
because
that.
he was told no, they're going to do this.
so
They're coming.
still, what
It
does
was
the
it was a planned thing. It
So
was
what does the Bible have to do with it?
he was just saying this
Yeah.
is what I'm believing in,
Right.
and all your evil stuff that you're throwing at me, I don't care.
I thought
And
it
whatever
was
happens,
I thought
happens.
It was a photo opportunity to secure his base because the people. Okay, listen.
When does he go to church?
Yeah.
He's never been there.
Yeah, look it up, dude.
He's never been to the church across the street.
Okay, look it up. I'm telling you guys, look it. I don't care. I'm not defending him. We're all
But you
imperfect,
should,
bro.
But you should. What I'm saying is, I agree with you 100%. I think that if he believes, that's fine. But it still is not the way that you manage a situation like that. Like if I run a workshop, right, and I'm a Christian,
Mm-hmm.
I don't walk out to my workers on the floor and be like,
It's
"I
everything.
got to get it together."
Sometimes you don't have to say it. Sometimes you don't have to say anything. Every from the little Illuminati symbols to the pedophilia symbols, you don't have to say
Right.
anything. It's there.
Okay.
You know, they're
So you're
hidden.
saying there was no ill intention behind it. He did it just to make a point.
Yeah, he wanted to
Okay.
know whoever you're
right.
doing to me, this is what I
Yeah.
believe in. And if you guys want me, then if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. There's nothing more than that.
I think it's going to go down in history as one of the strangest things. That
Yeah.
It
was
president has
random.
ever
It was
done.
random.
I think it's going to go down in history
Yeah.
because they're going to show that picture and they're going to be like, "This is the day he came out to stop something that was going on. He didn't say a speech.
Yeah.
He didn't have.
But
any
that was
requests.
the day it was supposed to take
But you know
place.
they got.
All
I
these-
know, but you know someone got word that it's not going to happen. So it's okay, Mr. President.
Because
The
not-
security on top of
because
security.
the
on top
turnout
of
for the
security.
protest, it was like 100 people
No,
instead
bro.
of 1 million people.
Air Force One is probably one of the Air Force Ones can stay in the air for like a week.
No, I'm saying that day instead of
What
a
do you
million
think
people.
They got in the White House.
Instead of 1 million people coming that
Like
day.
Air 51. No one showed up to that.
Exactly.
Nobody showing up to
Exactly.
take over the White House.
Exactly. But it was a plan. There was a plan for him to get.
I think it was an unnecessary affair. I really do.
I think it was like someone made a flyer. Like
It's not a big
Marino
deal.
Valley Mall.
No.
Yo,
No,
we're
it's
we're
not.
I'm telling you
here.
guys, look it up. I'm gonna send you articles.
I believe it because I remember reading it and seeing the video and seeing the concern from the Secret Service thinking that this could actually happen. But with the amount of security that they had there visually, shows that they didn't take it that serious.
Protesters
Well,
got beat up that day
but
too.
that's why he brought him in. He was like, dude,
Yeah.
this is the last stand.
Yeah. They didn't even break a fence.
That's why I
They didn't
love
do anything.
irate radio, baby.
Great radio. That's what's
Come
up.
on, man. Stop
what's up.
playing with us.
That's
Right
what's up,
here,
bro.
we talking the honest truth.
I like
we
that.
getting the real material out here.
Yeah, this is
letting
real.
y'all know what's up.
No, I agree.
Shit.
I agree. I agree. Because there's real points of views. Like you're saying
Yeah.
that like this meant that to you, and I respect it 100%.
Love it.
It's just that like if I was to see that from
don't know if
anyone,
that
like
fool-
even not from the president, from anyone, like
Yeah.
a bank owner, a CEO, someone that's running a large, like a school teacher, it's something like that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, once you see people start to manipulate the religion for their own benefit,
Mm-hmm.
you could have went out there and said something great, like Theodore Roosevelt. You could have been like, "No, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself," and like use your intelligence
Yeah.
to really speak to
Yeah.
the people. But you're saying something like holding, like it was like a, what do you call that? It was like a show. It was like a show, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
well,
how I felt.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
no,
I felt.
no,
Seriously.
I
He
get
didn't
it.
even
I'm
open it up
saying
and
that's
go to a
I
scripture
that's
or
exactly
something.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's a symbolic thing. That's
Right.
all it was. And for the ones,
up?
That's why we that's what we fam. We talk about real shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More people don't
I need
understand.
another white claw.
yeah, for real.
Yeah, I got you, no problem.
No, I got it.
Yeah. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
At the end
absolutely.
of the day, man, we here for a reason.
Yes.
We talk.
Absolutely.
We talk. You know, this is life.
Yeah. No,
For a
life is
reason.
deep, man. Life is deep.
And
You know,
that's
if there's
what's
one thing that
love.
I would,
That's what's love about it.
if there's one thing that I wish that like people would start to work on seriously, it's just the tolerance of being able to have a conversation with someone or multiple people that all have different points of view.
Yeah.
Because I'm not here to change your point of view. I'm not here to change your point of view. I don't want to change anyone's point of view.
Yeah.
I just want you to listen to my point of view.
Of course.
You feel me?
And that's what we do.
Maybe-
And
Yeah,
that
and
shit
even
is
if you
real.
and even if you don't agree, that's fine.
And you know,
That's
we
absolutely
don't
fine.
agree on 80% of the stuff. Well,
not
okay,
80.
20%.
83.
Damn.
No, it's 20%.
Damn,
20%.
That's a fucking high
We
risk.
go
right
80
there.
20.
Yeah, like
Yo,
80-20.
80-20.
man, you talking about 80-20, man.
Nah.
Hey, that's his opinion. I agree. I'm okay
I'm the
with
one
that.
looking on the
Yeah.
outside looking in. Let me see.
But I expect it because I know
see,
your
yeah.
background, I know your upbringing, I know what is heavy to your value, and that's cool. That's
I love it
absolutely
though,
Cool.
And that's
because
the-
we all hold, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
70-30. That's what it is.
70-30? Okay.
Hilarious.
60-40 actually.
Yeah.
No, I'm a
Hold on.
60-40.
Christian said what?
60-40.
64.
64.
Yeah, 60-40?
Yeah, that's what it is.
60-40 now?
The
Yeah.
numbers
It went from
mean
80-20
nothing.
to 60-40.
I know, the numbers mean
It
nothing
don't
because
mean,
Yeah.
it
well, we
changes
just
with
fucking
every
around.
conversation.
We was fucking around.
Yeah,
We was
with
talking.
every conversation it changes.
Yeah. But you know, tonight was a beautiful night.
Oh,
I
every
love
night.
I love everybody's
Every
point
day
of
above
view
ground.
and how y'all put. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what life is about.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes,
And
sir.
we can
And it's
put
not
that
easy.
shit- It's not that easy.
It's not easy.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not. You know what I mean? But what we doing right now, it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you,
I
man.
appreciate
I
y'all.
appreciate it.
It's not my shit, but I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all
Yeah.
got something good going.
Oh,
on.
it's yours now. We already brought you in, fool.
Yeah. You just got to sign the
Too late.
contract.
Too late.
You got to sign the contract, bro.
Hey, but he comes and supports us. You know, he always supports us all the
Yeah,
time.
no
bro.
doubt.
That's what's up,
At the end of
dude.
the day, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
Love you
That's
too,
right.
man.
Motherfucker, y'all
Yeah, yeah.
family.
Yeah.
We can fucking flip this shit up and turn this shit up and upside down. You feel me? But
We're not going to do that
that's what we
tonight.
doing.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. We're
Yes.
not gonna do that tonight, but you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We're gonna do
Yeah.
you know,
right.
Yeah.
you know, I rate radio today. We're gonna,
Right.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with
I like
that.
that.
You know
I like
what I mean?
that.
Cool. Yeah.
So,
All right. I'm
last
with
one that I
man.
Yeah.
want to talk about.
Yeah,
Last one.
please.
Okay, so we all had the first time I even considered that this was a thing,
What was the
the
thing?
pedo thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
was Pizzagate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That was the first thing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, it was like the Wayfair thing.
Yeah.
You dig?
It
There's
was
a
just
lot
a
of
conspiracy.
similarity.
It was just a
It was
conspiracy.
just a
conspiracy.
but it was so obvious that like it was like, oh, okay, that can't be real. That's just too obvious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, chances are it's a fucking duck, and
Yeah.
people forget that. Like if it's right there in front of your
Yeah.
face, it's harder for you to believe because you expect people to hide.
In plain sight
Yeah.
is always
The hardest
harder
thing-
to see.
Exactly.
Always hard to see.
Yeah. Just like those tweets.
Yeah. Exactly.
And there's another guy too that
Oh my
that did
God.
like 20 tweets from like 2005,
That he
2012.
deleted?
I don't know if they're deleted now, but
They should start tracking people that are deleting tweets right now.
Oh, I'm
you
sure
really
they
want
are.
to catch some people.
no, yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen because, like I said, I think that Twitter helped Chrissy Teigen delete all those tweets. You can't, dude. There's impossible to do it by
That's what I'm
yourself.
saying. I had
And you can't-
trouble deleting 60.
You can't block 1 million people
You can't.
No, hell no.
in like less than 24 hours. There's no way. Come on, man.
Man, you gonna do that? You a hater, bro.
So that's why, and that,
You know what I mean?
but that's what that Twitter does too. Like Jack Dorsey's he's not a good dude. Like he censors everybody that has everything to say but good. Like you know, there's no he's if you look into who he is too, like he's and all his stuff and what he owns and all this shit. It's like, man, this, you follow the money, like we say. But
Hey, that's why I have a good time with y'all tonight. This is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta understand that, though, man. Because people don't, they don't.
get in that mic right there, Lo.
They don't
There you go.
respect, you know what I mean, other people's fucking hustle.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, they always hate on each other.
True.
Why hate on each other for when you can help each other out?
True.
I hear you on that. I'm with you right
True.
there, Long.
Man, come
True.
on, man. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here with the bullshit, man. Let's help each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just trying to grow. We trying to win.
Yeah.
Can we win with each other? And people don't understand that though.
Yeah.
They will never appreciate none of that. They will hate on you, me, Travis, everybody.
Yeah.
You know why? And I don't know why.
Let me ask you, Lo.
Yeah, man.
If there was one thing or a couple things you could do in Riverside right now to make it better for everybody, what would you do?
Bro, just help each other out. Can we help each other out? Because at the end of the day, like I see so many people hate on each other.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
man, we can make everybody win, but nobody want to make each other win because somebody always hating on each other.
Yeah.
Why? Why
I know why.
So less hate,
but
less
why,
hate.
Why hate on Travis? Why hate on Christian? Why hate on Dave? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why y'all hating on?
Yeah.
I don't see it. But
I know why.
I mean,
I know
okay,
exactly
Travis.
why.
Travis, explain
Well,
to us
at least I
now.
have a theory why.
Why?
When you grow up in a hyper competitive country and everything that's celebrated is like winners, everything that's celebrated and respected is winners that are rich, everything that's celebrated and respected is like, you know, power and position.
Okay.
You create this idea that if I'm not at this place, then I got to do everything I can to keep the next man from getting there before me.
I
That's where the
understand
hate
that.
comes from. You feel me?
But I
And
understand
and
that.
you see a lot of
I
that.
always been seeing that.
Yeah.
And you seen
Yeah.
that. Dave, you seen that. Hey, Chris, you seen that.
Oh, yeah.
See or no?
Oh, yeah.
But they see at the end of the day, people don't see that though.
Yeah.
They will never say that though.
Yeah, they won't admit it.
They won't admit it.
And what's funny is a lot of them don't even know they're doing it for that reason.
Yeah.
Right.
It's natural. It's like a natural instinct. It's like, yo, I'm in a race. I'm running. The next guy is about to blow past me. Maybe I should just accidentally shift and bump him. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like
Bump 'em.
it's the same thing. Keeping up with the Joneses. But it's the country that we're in that started that started that mentality. And I'll give you an example. One thing I admire about Asian culture is the way that they respect their elders. You dig? So there's no reason for you to be like, I'm gonna move out, go do my own thing. I might come visit you once a month, once every 6 months. You feel me? In certain cultures, they live there with the parents. You know, they make sure the parents are there. That comes from that culture. That comes from them looking out for people. It's built into the fabric of how they move. You feel me? And you see it across the board with a lot of Asian cultures.
Can you
whatever.
confirm that? Can you confirm?
Oh,
I
you don't
confirm
even
that.
have
You're-
to
you're-
confirm it, bro. I know it.
Spot on,
Hands down.
It's like how you want to go
Yeah.
eat some pho.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Also with the Hispanic culture. Think about it. When you're in a Hispanic house, like at least a traditional Hispanic house,
Yeah.
you don't have to leave unless you want to.
True.
You feel me? You don't have to leave until you're married, or you don't have to leave until you're on your feet, or you don't have to leave.
leave at
you
all.
feel me? At all. That's respect.
true.
That's looking out for people, right?
Yeah.
It's built in that culture.
Culture.
That didn't come from here. That came from back where they came from. Black culture. Now, I'm not calling out black people or anything, but you know what's being said when you're 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
Boy.
What you gonna do? But when you turn 18,
You
you gotta
better
get the
get
hell
Fuck
out
out
of
of here, bro.
But it's built behind the history of how hard it is to support a child in a black household. You feel me?
I
We
know.
didn't come up with that culture because this is our culture. We had to reinvent the culture here.
Yeah.
So think about why a parent would tell their child at 18, you got to get the hell out of here. Or at 17, you got to get the hell out of here. Because it's built into the fabric of how we were raised. It's like, yo, I could barely support what's going on here. It's not a disrespectful thing. It's a survival thing. It's like pushing the bird
Yeah,
out the
yeah.
nest.
Yeah.
You dig? So it's like different cultures from different countries. You could see that goodness, that
That's
moral
some
value.
real shit
built-
right there,
Yeah.
man.
So
Yeah.
this country, we're so
Yeah.
competitive. We got this Michael Jordan syndrome. If you're not the best, you ain't shit.
He's an MJ
Yeah,
syndrome.
no, like seriously, if you're not the best, you ain't shit. So it's like, okay, what can I do to get a little bit ahead? Pull my brother down. You feel me? Convince him that he can't do this one thing. Not pump him up. Not pull your money together. Because we're always trying to drive the Ferrari before the next guy. We're always trying to get that extra
That's
bag
real
before
shit.
the next guy.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, you're
built into everything we see on TV. It's built into the radio. It's built into everything. Even as a child, you get these little stars. You get the little rank. You get the little charts. You get the, you made this on your SATs. You deserve to go to school. Like, it's built into the fabric of the country. So now you got people that have no choice but to hate. If you're not going to be great, you're definitely going to be a very good hater.
That makes
And
sense.
people are
A big-ass
seen it.
hater.
It's funny as you brought it up because I see it all the time, and it's so sad.
I'm telling
it's so
you.
sad. Instead
I've
of
been
being like,
trying
you
to
know
tell
what,
everybody.
you're a better man than me, and if I'm gonna be led by somebody, let me just help you. You know what I mean? Like it's like these old war movies. You always got that one guy that's like an elite warrior, and then he got his soldiers behind him. They know their position. They know how to survive. So why front like you're that lead guy just so you can get the clout and the recognition when you know your position is just falling back for a little bit? Maybe you have a good eye for like seeing shit in the distance.
Yeah.
Use your talents But people need to respect those people for their talents and not
Right.
shit on them because they're not Michael Jordan.
I agree.
You feel me? Look at Scottie Pippen. Look at all these ways that they're structured their team when they were winning.
Yo.
Everyone knew Michael was the shit. You knew there were haters there.
Yeah.
You know, and he talks.
Always haters, bro.
He talks about it
Always.
in the documentary. He was like, "Yo, like,
Hey, what y'all think about basketball coming up this year now? About
I don't think it's coming
the,
back.
the NBA bubble. What y'all think about that?
I don't think. I think it's going to be the saddest."
They got a lot of problems over there.
You know
already.
what I'm
I
saying?
think it's
So
gonna
what
be
do you
really
think about it? Should they even start
They're,
basketball?
they're not
season?
going to. It's the bubble's gonna burst. Watch.
They're gonna
There's
burst,
gonna
right?
be so many
None of
missed
the
games.
none of the NBA players are taking it
It's
serious.
gonna burst, see or no?
They're not taking it serious.
No. Well, there's
I don't know.
some of
It's
them are.
being serious, yeah.
Yeah.
but-
Look at who's taking it serious.
Okay, but look
Name
at
the
the.
three
Okay,
people
hold
you
on.
think
But
are
look at the
taking it
ones who are not. That's the ones that are going to ruin
So
it for
let me
the
ask you
season.
What I'm saying, the bubble. What do you think about the
But
bubble?
it directly correlates to what we were just talking about.
Right.
Who's taking it serious? The winners. LeBron.
Yeah.
People that actually have it
Accolades.
pretty much in their mind in the
Everything.
bag. Who's not taking it serious? The ones that have 3-4 years
But
left.
those are
in
the-
their
those are the ones that are
career,
gonna mess
the
it up.
ones that switch 6-7 teams, don't have a good reputation. So it's another form of them hating. It's like, yo, I can't win,
Yeah.
or I don't want to put 100%.
I can't
effort
win,
in.
but I'm gonna do
Maybe
the
I
most-
got.
most
Maybe I'll
hating
go
in
out and get the
game.
wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's
So
built.
what do you think about the? That's what I'm saying. Let me ask y'all. What do you think about the NBA bubble now? What do you think about that?
What you think about it?
I think you know what I think. I think you should call that shit a swash.
Yeah.
And start next season
Start fresh.
fresh.
I agree with that.
I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, it's a little deep in the season
Yeah.
already.
Right. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
if you're gonna
Like,
do it,
They're
do it
playing
for real.
playoffs, that's it.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? All of a
Yeah.
sudden now you're gonna start the NBA season. Come on,
Yeah.
dog.
Lakers are. If they stop now, Lakers will win the championship.
Basically.
No, they have the most
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah.
So what do you
That's
think?
it.
That's what I'm
Yeah, that's
asking.
why
you.
they should just
I'm
start
thinking
fresh.
they're trying to salvage something that you can't salvage.
And,
Yeah.
well,
I mean,
Well, they lost a lot of money. That's why they want
and they
to do
lost
it.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's why they
and
have to
it
regain
hurts
something.
stats of LeBron. You know, passing everyone for everything. It just sucks.
Yeah.
Just start fresh.
So
But
it hurts everybody.
yeah.
It
really
hurts
does.
everybody, bro.
Yeah. I'm not really
But I'm saying
worried
that's
about
what
the
I'm saying.
NBA
Look,
season.
We got 2
Yeah,
more
yeah.
weeks, and NBA season gonna be start re-up.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
just
see
like
what
the
happens,
baseball
man.
So
season.
we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
That's all you can
Just
do.
like they
Let me ask
open the
y'all what y'all
gyms.
think, you know what I'm
I think
saying?
it's gonna be like the gyms. They're gonna open it up, start it up, and the shit gonna be shut down.
Yeah,
right?
grand opening,
There's gonna
grand
be a
closing.
rapid amount of COVID cases, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Due to the large amount of COVID cases, we think that the players are more valuable than that, and they're gonna shut it down. It's gonna be all for nothing. That's what I think. I really do. Because you
Damn.
can't have that many people playing together with refs, with announcers, with coaches. They're not allowing any
Media.
any fans, right?
We don't.
Yeah,
fans.
see, but
No
that's the
fans.
thing. These guys are going
Yeah.
out and meeting girls, and they're bringing them to the hotels.
Right.
Yeah, well, of
They
course.
smashing these hoes,
Like
man.
the Washington Redskins. They're doing
smashing these
business as
hoes.
usual.
Exactly.
They're having
That's
the
what they
Uber
was talking
drivers.
about. They was talking about this today.
Uber's
They
picking
saw
them up.
The NBA bubble. They
Yeah.
fucking up the NBA bubble because motherfuckers fucking respecting the NBA bubble
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
And
got you.
what he's talking about,
That's
Yeah.
true.
They got
smashing these hoes.
they got Grubhub coming over. They got weed delivery dudes coming. They're taking Ubers out. Like
Yeah.
it's done.
So loose over there.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
Not tight. It's no
Right.
bubble.
They don't care. They're already getting
Right.
paid.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Man, they, man.
Let's I still got to read these spots too. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to say what's up to our homie Lo. Good looking out
Well,
for coming
thank
through.
you for blessing us.
I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man.
That's what's
You
up.
too, man.
Love you too.
You know.
So, just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, this is brought to you by Miami Chikruda. They're delicious Remy dips for your beer, favorite drinks. It's really perfect combo for your summer beverages. Check them out on Instagram at Miami Chikruda.
Yes.
On
Make it
Instagram,
drip.
hashtag make it
Hashtag
drip.
Make it drip.
Uh,
if you can't remember the name, remember
Make
Make,
It Drip.
it drip, and it will take you there.
Make it drip. So,
Let's show.
also brought to you by Love and Betrayal on the Force. It's the true crime doc that's right here out of Riverside, streaming right now on Amazon Prime.
That's so trippy.
Crazy story, dude.
Yeah.
Two police went, Riverside police.
Mark, great work
And
again.
they get
Thank you.
They get into an entanglement.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's my favorite word of the year, yo.
So yeah,
Entanglement.
I mean, we're gonna give a free download. Remember to one of the listeners.
Yes.
Fuck with y'all, man.
So go stream it right now on Amazon Prime. Love and Betrayal on the Force. Thanks to Retro Taco.
Yes.
Thank you, Retro.
We're gonna come back and we're gonna do another show. It was kind of cool because we had a lot of actual people in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if
it
it
got
was
active.
Yeah, it got hella loud too. But yeah, no, good looking out, Travis. I love you.
You too,
Christian,
man.
I love you. Lo,
you too,
I love you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
And hey, thanks for sticking around. Irate Radio. He said.
Irate Radio.
I like that.
Hey, can
I like
we get
that.
one more? Can we get one
Jodeci.
more?
Oh yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go right here.
All right,
dog.
peace,
That's
peace.
what's up.
Good
You
shit.
already know, baby. I love y'all, man. Hey, man, that was a good thing, huh?
It's a good combo, yeah. Okay, so yo, this is y'all's.
Yeah.
Yeah, take what you want.